Don't slow roll me if you get quad fours, man.
You folded king, king, jack, jack?
Still go, even when there's no
What the fuck?
Still go. I never
You owe me $350. Your money should be in there too.
Hey guys, it's Anthony. You only have a few days left. Wednesday, April 16th at 1 p.m. I'm giving away 500 in chips to play with on the KFG Club on Club GG. $500. All you have to do, no deposit required. Just sign up to the club using my code, contact the admins, get a Telegram thread going with them, and make sure you post your username or your screen name on the Facebook post, which is going to be linked in the description and probably in a pinned comment down below. Post your screen name before 1 p.m. Central, and I'll be doing a drawing on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Random drawing. One of you is going to win $500. Right now, I think I have 17 people who have entered, so pretty good odds right now. You don't want to miss out. And other than that, this week I've got a longer episode, a lot more hands to display. A number of you have requested that I kind of stop jumping between sessions from different rooms and things like that. So this week, all of the hands are from the Lodge in San Antonio, and it's the 125 PLO game there. And you're going to see a hand that was in a vlog probably a few weeks back, I think. That was, when I was just doing hands from different sessions and stuff, but it was part of this session, so I just put it back in there for the context of it. But there's a ton of hands in this one, and it starts out, the session is kind of crazy. Within the first two hands, I think there was like three-way all-ins like in the first two hands. Like, these guys are just playing crazy, straddling and potting and repotting and just going nuts. You will see early on in the session, the misreg comes out a little bit. I get frustrated that, I can't play a fucking hand. I can't get to a flop. These guys are just trying to, flip coins for stacks every fucking hand. And it's one of the problems that I see with a lot of these games out here in Texas, unfortunately. This, unlimited restraddle and match the stack and all that stuff. So it's a point of frustration, but the vlog does have a happy ending. We do trend in the right direction, so stick with my little midget rage early on, and there's a nice payoff in the end. And that's it, man. That's all I got to say. Don't miss out. $500 up for grabs Wednesday, April 16th, doing the giveaway at 1 p.m. Central Time. I've rambled enough. Let's get to some hands. Playing 125 PLO, and the game has been very wild from the jump. I'm in the cutoff. I look down at Jack 8, 7-6 double suited in spades and clubs. There's 4 callers. I call. The button calls, and now the small blind can't help himself. He pots it to 45, and it gets repotted by one of the limpers to 160. I feel like I'm being trapped.
160.
Now another limper re-raises it to 350. Clearly, people in Texas have too much fucking money.
Can I buy in for just $20 so I can play a hand?
5 cards coming?
I need Alright, let's get kings.
Super.
Yeah.
Aces and 5s.
Queen, jack. Queens and jacks versus aces versus kings.
He wins the side pot.
I've limped under the gun holding ace, king, and jack 4 suited in diamonds to my king. There's 2 callers, then a raise to 20. There's 1 caller, and now the small blind re-raises to 75. These guys seem to love re-raising out of position. I don't get it.
So you guys asked why I haven't played any fucking hands. Every time I play a hand, it's like 27 all-ins. Like, what the fuck?
Let me show you how you stop this shit.
Okay.
Let me show you how you stop this shit. Let me show you how you stop that
All right.
shit.
Teach me.
One all in, 2 left hands.
No, okay.
2 left hands.
I'm all stuck in the game, man. Damn.
Check. Check, bro. 75.
I'm gonna straight y'all.
I think I hate that card. Check. All in. Oh, side flop first. I hate that card. Jack deuce clubs.
Jack, jack, 8 deuce. The jack, deuce of clubs.
There's a raise to 15, and in middle position I call holding 10-9, 8-7, with 3 hearts to my 10. There's one call, and now the button raises to 80. The original raiser calls, I make the call as well.
Call.
Don't call it. You should go all in.
No coaching, sir.
And we are going 3 ways to a flop of ace, ace, queen, rainbow. And this is why I didn't just go all in pre-flop. I have a hand that can flop well, but I can also see a terrible flop like this and be able to get away, rather than being in a spot where I'm drawing dead. It checks around, the turn comes the 7 of clubs. There's about 125 on my right, and I make the fold. There's 3 callers, the small blind completes, and in the big blind I looked at it 9-9, 8-6, suited in spades to my 9. I check my option, and we are going 5 ways to a flop.
Loose Asian males are no match for the power of poker Jesus.
The flop falls 9-8-4 with 2 diamonds, giving me top set on a very dynamic draw-heavy board. I lead for 15, although, given stack and pot sizes, perhaps a check raise might be better in this spot. For one, I don't block the diamonds, and my only blocker on the straight is at the bottom end. In addition, I'm blocking myself from filling up as I have an 8 in my hand.
The small blind's the only caller. All right, just me and the winner.
The turn falls the queen of spades. My opponent checks. In this spot, yes, he could have the jack 10 and I could be in a ton of trouble. But it's also likely he may just have a diamond draw. And if that's the case, I don't want to give him any free cards, so I announce pot betting 55.
Thank you, sir. Chop that up. I think that's my first pot today. It feels good.
I'll give you one.
I'll give you.
Yes,
I'll give you 2.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, Bombers, here we go.
Middle position has raised to 15. The hijack re-raises to 40. In the cutoff, I looked at it 8-7, 6-5, suited in hearts to my 6.
Raises it to 40. You might have saved me $15. I don't know. We'll find out. Or you might have cost me a lot of money. We'll see in a second. Oh, shit. Okay. Small blind comes alive with a pot size re-raise. Now for sure I know I folded the winner.
The flop falls 7-6-4 with 2 clubs, which would have given me the nut straight and top 2 pair. Both players check, and the 5 of clubs hits the turn. Once again, it's checked around. The river is the 5 of spades.
Give me my cards back. 8-7-5-6. 8-7-5-6. I flop it. I go runner it. Oh my god. Good fold. Right fold, wrong time. I knew I folded.
It's a 9-handed double board bomb pot, and under the gun +1, I look down at ace-jack, 10-8 with 3 spades to my ace. The flop falls 10-3 deuce with 2 spades and queen 9-3 rainbow. I flop top pair, top kicker, plus the nut flush draw, and then a wrap straight draw on the second board. I bet the pot of 45.
So just the little ones, guys. Nobody needs to get hurt. Thank you.
It folds around to me in the hijack, and I limp in holding 10-10, 7-7, suited in diamonds. The cutoff raises to 15. The small blind folds, but the big blind calls.
I won't leave you alone with them, sir. You can't beat both of us. Let's get them.
Fuck these a-holes.
The flop falls 10-4-4 rainbow.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
I flop top boat, and I don't want to discourage my opponent from c-betting, so I check. He bets 35, repping an overpair. It folds to me, and I just call. The turn is the king of diamonds. This could be a terrible card for me. If my opponent raised with kings pre-flop, I just got borked. But I can never get away from my hand given the pot size compared with my remaining stack. I can only hope that he continues firing with a hand I'm way ahead of, so I once again check. He bets 60.
Good luck all in. Thanks, guys.
I rip it in for 120. He calls and only runs once. The river falls the 6 of spades. I turn over my hand, and he shows a queen-jack 10-9 rundown. KFG Poker Club with massive bad beat payouts, poker tournaments with 4, 5, and 6-figure guarantees, and tons of cash games from 10 and 20 cents up to $5, $10. Everything from Hold'em to 4, 5, and 6 card Omaha, high and high-low. Follow the instructions on screen to join today. There's one caller and a raise to 20 by the hijack. On the button, I look down at ace-ace 10-3. Suited in clubs to my 10, I make the call. The small blind is missing this hand. The big blind, who is a bit of a calling station, makes the call. The limper calls, and we are going 4 ways to a flop. The flop falls Jack-5 deuce rainbow. When it checks to me, this is a pretty blank board as far as most players' ranges go. I block many of the straight draws, and given the action, I stand to have the best hand with my aces here. I lead out for $50. The big blind snap calls.
I made a mistake. We get snapped by the blind. All right, just me and the winner. Just me and the winner. Just me and the winner.
A gut shot's better than a nut shot, bitches.
The turn is the 4 of clubs. My opponent checks, and I'm feeling very happy about this turn card. I've just made the wheel, so if my opponent had a pair of jacks with some kickers he was trying to hit, he's drawing dead, or maybe he had 2 pair already, or perhaps even a set, I'm in pretty great shape against him with 1 card to come. I want to induce him to make a mistake, so I do the old same bet routine, betting just 50 from the last street, hoping he trips up. He doesn't disappoint.
Don't do it. I have cats to feed. No.
200 more. 200 more. 250. Because I know a lot of people in that do it for a living, so I have someone that knows.
Wow.
You said the right thing.
Yeah, I guess. All right. I'm all in. Once or twice, sir.
I think it's twice. I have a nice straight right now.
You have a straight too?
3-6.
Oh, come on. I can't win. I can't win.
Oh, you can't.
That's so gross.
Yeah, we can't win right now. Just one time, because he can't win. He had a shot at it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. I thought the 4 was a great card for me.
Me too.
Let's see who's really under that mask. A player is raised to 15, and in the hijack, I look down at King-Jack 9-6 double suited in clubs and diamonds. I call, the button calls, both blinds call, and now I found out what I thought was a raise was actually a straddle to 15. The straddler has now raised it to 90. Well, you know what? I'm tired of being pushed around. My hand can do okay if I can get a heads up against this chucklehead, so I rep it in for 195 because fuck these guys.
That wasn't a raise?
That's a straddle.
You can straddle to 15?
Yeah. Unlimited. Not unlimited.
No. 10 or 15.
That's only Hogan.
Oh, I'm used to only being able to straddle to 10. Okay.
Used to be just 10, they changed it to 15.
Okay.
Small blind, big blind.
So he made it, what did he make it?
90.
90? All right. Good luck all in. Thanks, guys. When in Rome.
When in Rome, punish the Greeks. Good luck all in.
Thank you. Now the button has gone deep into the tank.
You want to ride along?
Huh?
You want to ride along?
I've had enough.
Somebody said you gotta just punch a bully in
You
the
just,
nose.
yeah, you just gotta square up, so.
But that guy's gone.
That's true. Yeah, he busted a while ago, right?
Oh, it's up to me now?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we thought you were in the tank. Yeah, we thought you were in the tank.
Gamble or not gamble? No.
Yeah, we thought you had a decision.
No. I didn't know it was 195.
195.
195 is the total. 195 is the total.
The button calls my shove. The original raiser reshoves for his $300.
I always go twice, guys. Whatever you want to do.
I'll get the full board twice if y'all want it.
Yeah, all right. I just want the main pot. You guys can have the side pot.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Twice. 2 boards.
The first board comes 10-5-3 with 2 hearts, then the Queen of Spades and the 4 of Clubs. One of my opponents announces he made a straight. That first board killed some crucial cards in the Queen and 10 I'd be looking to hit to make my hand. The second run out comes King 8-5 with 2 diamonds, then the 3 of diamonds giving me the 3rd nut flush, and the 7 of spades falling on the river. The calling station on the button turns over ace, queen, 6, deuce with 3 hearts. The original razor shows queen, queen, 5, deuce, suited in clubs to his queen.
Can I show mine now? Yeah. I got a flush on that board. So we're going to get half. We're going to get half.
Use the straight, show off.
Huh? Straight?
Straight is good enough.
Oh, yeah. I wanted a straight on the other board. Like that was a good turn card for me there. Yeah. I was like, let's go.
One board.
Huh? Oh, you're only playing one board? Okay. Was it the other board there? It was that board? Okay, all right. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. Thank you, thank you. One for the good guys. You're doing the Lord's work, sir. Appreciate you. Right? Yeah, like.
It folds to me, and in middle position, I looked at an ace, queen, 8, 8, suited in hearts to my ace. I call, the hijack calls, the button calls, both blinds come along, and we are going 5 ways to a flop. The flop falls 9, 7, deuce, rainbow. It's checked around with the turn falling the 9 of clubs. It checks to the button who bets 15. Well, I just don't buy what you're selling, sir. It was checked to you on the flop and you didn't bet, but now on the turn, you'll bet the 9? I make the call, as does one other player.
Sim sim salabim, motherfuckers.
The river falls the 8 of clubs. Since I don't believe my opponent had a full house, I don't want to bet here. All I'm doing in that spot is putting myself in a pickle the times I do run into 9s full. I want to give my opponent's rope to bet 3 9s or a straight that I'm beating. It checks around.
Give me the money. Give me the money.
Another player in ace high clubs.
Don't slow roll me, man. Don't do it. Oh, he had a 9. Holy shit. Okay. Well, I thought you were full of it, man. You didn't bet the turn. You didn't bet the flop.
Why would I bet the flop with 1 9?
Because we all checked.
Nice read, asshole.
Good dealer. Good dealer. You're my dealer, sir. You're coming with me.
It's a 7-handed double board bomb pot, and I'm in middle position holding the very pretty ace, king, jack 9 with 3 clubs to my king. The boards come out king 10 8 rainbow and queen jack jack with 2 hearts. On the top board, I've got an open-ender straight draw, needing a 7 or queen to get there, plus top pair, top kicker. On the bottom board, I flop 3 jacks with an ace kicker. It checks to me, and I bet the pot of 35. There's one caller, and now a player who checked the flop check raises to 175. That's a pretty strong move, and I'm in a pickle. I have decent hands on both boards, but I don't love my hands on both boards. Some of my outs are shared as well. I go deep into the tank.
No Hollywood.
No, I'm not this. I'm not Hollywooding, sir.
No Hollywood and Bollywood, you know?
I'm not quite sure where I stand in this spot, and my opponent's speech seems a little too eager to get action, and I feel like I'm in a way ahead or way behind spot. If he's got queens full, he's free rolling me essentially. If he's got queen jack, I'm also in a ton of trouble. I make the laydown here, and the third player folds as well, flashing ace 10. The guy who raised me first turns over 4-3, then reveals a jack, but he never shows me his 4th card.
You got the queen? No? What the fuck?
I gambling.
There's one limper, and under the gun +1 I call with ace queen, queen jack suited in clubs to my ace. There's another caller, a juicer raise to 30.
Raise it up,
Juice it up. So raise to 30, a little juicer raise. Thank you for juicing my pot, sir.
The small blind calls, the big blind folds, the limper calls, I call, and another limper calls.
Anthony went to his party fame.
Yeah.
We are going 5 ways to the flop.
I work in mysterious ways, bitches.
The flop falls queen 6-4 rainbow. I flop top set, but I don't block any of the straight draws, and this table has a lot of players who can be in there with many trashy hands that might actually connect with the 6 and 4. I opt to pot it for 155.
Pot.
155.
A pot of 155.
Well, I paid for part of it.
Appetizer.
Thank you, thank you.
The appetizer. And then there was 4.
I run good, boys. I run good. What can I do?
The case queen.
Oh, nice.
15, 20, and 40.
What? I'm on a fixed income, sir. I'm just trying to play 125. This is the shit they do in Austin that I'm trying to get away from. All this 20, 40, 80, 60, 160, 320. Dude, I've seen people sitting 20 or 30,000 deep in those games. It's insane. Yeah. And I've seen the straddles get to 320. It's like bonkers. Like if I hit Powerball, sure, let's go. But I just can't afford that.
It's a 7-handed double board bomb pot, and in the small blind I looked at a Queen 8, 7-4 with 2 clubs.
Watch me whip, watch me nay-nay, bitches.
The flops come out 6-5 deuce with 2 clubs and 9-8-8 with 2 clubs. I flopped a wrap straight draw and queen high flush draw up top and 3/8 on the bottom along with my flush draw. Since I'm first to act, I opt to check. There's a bet of 25. I just call. There's 3 callers and we are going to the turn 5-handed.
Poker Jesus about to nut all over this bitch.
The turns come the 9 of hearts and the queen of hearts. I've turned this stone cold nuts up top with a straight to the 9, and on the bottom I've filled up. Given a 9 came out up top, it's less likely I'll be running into 9s full, as there's only one combination of pocket 9s left in the deck. So essentially, I should have a stranglehold on this hand, and I don't really feel like I have to do a ton to protect my hands, just try to extract value. Unfortunately, I'm in the worst possible position to do that, being in the small blind out of position to the entire field. I check, hoping someone will continue firing. Unfortunately, it's checked around. The rivers are the jack of spades and the 6 of hearts. At this point, I can't let the river check through. Maybe I should have donked a small bet on the turn. Whatever the case, I bet the pot of 160, and I get snap called by the player on my left.
Hold on a second. It's on me. Is it on me, right? Pot.
160.
Pot of 160. Get snapped.
I hope you don't fuck me.
8's full of queens and the straight to the 9.
I stick it in you.
You're buying stuff.
I am buying tonight.
My opponent doesn't show his hand, but later lets me know he had a smaller straight and figured I just had the full house on one of the boards.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Like and subscribe, bitches.